Of driving in heavy traffic. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. We're in a very big parking lot in a metro area. I'm going to put my foot on the brake and I hold to push to start. Once I hear the motor start, I take my foot off. Let's examine this Jeep. They did stop. Very few cars actually stop at partially controlled or fully controlled intersections. What does this mean for you as a driver? You need to be a defensive driver. You need to be aware of what's going on. Whenever you back up, you want to look left and right. I do have a backup camera, but I don't want you to rely on that. And then you want to make sure you're following the arrows in and out. You always want to be aware of kids, clients coming in. It's a very dangerous area, and people are tired. They want to go home, and then they just don't pay attention. So it's really important that we all take care of what we need, and we want to do a good job. So I'm going to pause, and I yield and look. And then I turn hand over hand into the turn, and then I gently accelerate through the turn. Good afternoon, I'm doing well. We're talking about driving heavy traffic. And then the stop sign, I want to start slowing down early. About 5 cars, 4 cars, I'm going to squeeze my brake and stop at the stop line and pause for a second. Then I pause. I'm going to check, make sure it's clear. I have a stop sign, so I'm going to wait for this car to do their maneuvers. I'm already here, and then I'm going to make my turn. Look where you want to go. Look into the turn. A lot of beginners don't do that, and then they're off the road to the right or left. This could be downtown Chicago, Metro Detroit, Houston, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Los Angeles, California. And then I want to come up and stop here. But I can't see, so I have to move forward. It's called showing the car. And then I look left and right. Then I proceed. There's a speed bump here. As of late, probably the last 4 or 5 years, they put speed bumps in these neighborhoods because people are speeding through here, crazy speed. So if you go fast, you'll mess up the bottom of your car. I have to make a right turn, but first I'm going to pause. I'm going to give this bus room. They make wide turns, and then I'm going to stay on my side. And then I'm going to go up and stop. Someone may be courteous and let me in, or they may not. I'm going to wait. I'm looking. I waved. Thank you. And then I go into the correct lane, and then I turn up. I'm going to let down my window and really say thank you. And that's what you're supposed to do. If you're courteous enough, you let them in. Let's talk about this busy traffic here. This is new driver advice. A lot of beginning drivers do a lot of light traffic light driving. What does this mean? You're not going to be driving here in this area. It's too much for you. It's overwhelming. It's too much anxiety. You're going to go from your home to your job, or from your job to your parents' home. When you're driving, you need to continue to learn. Every single day, there's an opportunity for you to learn, whether it's in a parking lot, merging on the expressway, going through a roundabout, doing a 3-point turn. Anytime you have a chance to do small, low-speed maneuvers, you need to do those maneuvers. Next, let's talk about other things you need to do to really keep you safe out here. Continue to study yield / right-of-way at intersections. This is a very dangerous time right now. People don't yield. They don't use blinkers. They turn right on red. And I had a client, we were almost in an accident. The client did not look to the left. They just kind of rode through the light, and we almost got hit. I had to hit the brake, and I told my client, you would have failed if you would have been taking your road test. Do yourself a favor and really watch these videos, study them. I do read all the comments you put. And if you take enough time to read it and put a comment, and it's intelligent, I'm going to reply back to you. So I have the right of way, but I'm looking, and I'm scanning left and right. Then I'm going to make my turn, and I need to get over to the left. This is a front view. This is driving in heavy traffic. I'm going to pick up speed. I'm at about 45 miles an hour. I'm going to merge out. I have my blinker on. I'll look over my shoulder. And this is where you accelerate smoothly. A lot of you won't do this because you're scared. Cars will cut you off. This is downtown Detroit, downtown Chicago, downtown Iowa, downtown Houston, Texas, which is much bigger than this, of course. We need to go with the flow of the traffic. We're at about 55 right now. Some cars will use blinkers, some won't. I'm going to be in all three lanes. I'm going to be here for about 15 minutes. I'll go to the middle for 15 minutes. I'll go to the left. I'm in the right lane. I'm at about 55 miles an hour. Many of you will drive in this lane because it's safe, it's slower, but you're going to have to deal with cars cutting you off, merging on, no blinker. It's really stressful, and it will give you anxiety. So I'm trying to stay smooth and keep my distance. They didn't use a blinker, and our eyes are following. That's why I paused for a second. I wasn't sure what they're doing. Had the courtesy to use a blinker. I'm maintaining speed, but that warning sign up there is telling us traffic will be merging in from the right. I'll go over this in my class in the evening. I'm going real easy. Centrifugal force is pulling me out to the right. It's pretty smooth right now. And I'm going to get over to the middle lane. I have to pick up about 10 miles an hour. So now I'm at about 65. It's smoother. I'm about 10 miles an hour faster. Things happen a lot quicker. When you're ready, I will get you in this lane. If you're not ready, you need to watch what's going on. The car is tailgating me right now, so I'm trying to keep my distance. I can't control what's in front of me, so this lady's going to tailgate me. I'm already at about 60, 65. If she wants to go faster, she can get over to the left lane. This copper colored car is either going to cut me off or cut off the station wagon. So I'm anticipating the situation. I want to be safe out here. I'm scanning to the right. There's a Charger or Challenger coming out really fast. No blinker. My eyes are moving left and right. So I'm anticipating what's going on. When you're driving, you need to anticipate. This lady's in a hurry. That Chevy Cruze to the left. See how fast she's going? I'm cruising at about 65. And I'm trying to stay really smooth. And when you're dealing with heavy traffic, they're going to push you to go faster. I remember I went through Chicago. I was doing about 70, 75. They were doing 85 and 90. And I had an older van, 3/4 ton van. It couldn't do over 80. So a lot of people were kind of looking at me like, get over, get over. So we're cruising here pretty smoothly, doing my mirror checks. And I'm trying to keep my distance from this vehicle ahead. And they just got over no blinker. Remember, each lane is about 10 miles an hour faster. There's a vehicle in my blind spot. That's that Mach-E electric vehicle. And then I'm going to get over one more lane to the left. So I picked up on the gas a little bit, gave it a little bit of gas. Now I'm about 75. This is true, so I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm going a lot faster. I see a lot of brake lights ahead. But this is supposed to be the faster lane. now I'm squeezing my brakes. I almost had a client rear-end the car because he wasn't looking ahead. I had to squeeze the brake for him. So I'm trying to increase my following distance. I see cars, trucks not using blinkers, so I'm keeping my space. I see the hazardous material carrier. I do not want to be by them. So I continue moving forward. Whoa, I'm going really fast. The good thing about being in the fast lane, you get there a little bit faster, but it's only about a couple of minutes. You're not really going like supersonic speed. This lane is for passing, but if all lanes are full, you got to stay at speed. If you go any slower, you're going to have people tailgating you. If it's 70, you better be at 70. If it's 75, you better be at 75. If it's 77, you get what I'm saying here. Like, we can make an argument this person in the big box truck that could flip over because it's top heavy shouldn't be in this lane. But I'm not going to be disrespectful and push him out the way. Or her. It's like there's something wrong with the engine because I see puffs of smoke coming out. I'm just trying to keep moving. I don't like when people ride up next to me. It's very stressful, a lot of anxiety. So I just try to keep moving. Person's to my right, they're gonna, oh, thank you, they got over. So this means I need to pick up speed and keep moving through. I'm trying to hold the car. You can see where it's kind of rocking a little bit. Ooh, I gotta slow down some. I'm going a little too fast. Speed is very addicting. These lines are here to discourage you from passing. Changing lanes. The black vehicle up there really needs to get over. They're holding us all up. Whatever car is going too slow is holding us up. It's that black car up there. And then also in this lane, people slow down really fast, so it's very hazardous. You're not really saving any time. Concentrate on what you're doing. If you don't, you can easily rear end someone. Like I'm lifting my foot again. This car does not have adaptive cruise control at all. See how fast some things slow down? And this is really hard on the brakes. So I'm trying to keep my space cushion. I almost want to switch lanes, but I'm not a big lane switcher. So I'm just going to keep, but this is what happens when you're in the fast lane. There are pluses and minuses on every single lane. This is one of the downfalls driving heavy traffic. space and lifting my foot. I'm trying to look around this vehicle. It's got the tinted windows. It's kind of hard to see. See the brake light? See that truck raising up in the back? Gotta be defensive. I can't get over. I'm kind of stuck. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and accelerate. I want to get behind that Impala, but I can't. So I'm gonna have to pick up speed. Either you're gonna pick up and accelerate and get in front, or you're gonna slow down and get behind. So here's my gap. It's a little close, but I'm gonna have to get in. All right. That's the truck that was flying, pushing it. Someone's pushing them. So that's defensive driving and heavy traffic in that lane. You can see where everyone's going like 75, 80, 85. And that's the car that was smashed up in the back. Okay, I'm gonna get over one more lane. And then we're back down to about 60. So it's about a 20-mile-an-hour difference. That's a fake wide body. Saw that over there. I'm gonna go in slow, not overturn. If I overturn, I can roll this car over. So I don't want to overturn. We're in a clover leaf right now. So if I turn too tight, I'm gonna roll the car over. And then I'm going to turn on my left turn signal, and I'm just off the gas. Because if I hit it real fast, there's going to be a sudden acceleration. Some people slam brakes here. See, like that? The biggest thing is just keeping your space. And then that light up there, no sense in even trying to go through it. Is that car going to run the light? Nope. Thought they were. So I'm just taking my time right now, and I want to see the rear of the tires. Whew. Defensive driving in heavy traffic. In the left lane, cars are going 75, 85. In the middle lane, 70 to 75, 77. In the right lane, 55, 65, 70, 73. Everyone is pushing quite fast. So you had to decide what you're comfortable with and then be able to maintain a good position and feel safe. That's the biggest thing that I would say. If you don't feel safe, you really won't drive. Because this is not for the faint of heart. If you have to drive half an hour, 45 minutes, you're irritated, you're tired, your gas is low, you know, you gotta go shopping when you get home, pick up dinner, make dinner. It's no fun. And cars are just cutting left, cutting right. And you have to decide, is $10,000 more having you drive every day? Really, $10,000 more is only $200 more a check. I'm gonna say that again. $10,000 more is only $200 more a check. Now, $20,000 more is $400 more a check. So you had to decide, is the wear and tear on your vehicle, getting up early, getting a parking spot, and some of you have to pay for your parking. I'm in a location right now, I don't have to pay for my parking. Early on in my career, I had to pay for my parking, and that sucked. And I've got a lot of parking tickets too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a right turn here. And I'm gonna go in slow. Turn it real easy in the first lane. See the car just roll out in front. And if you want to have good fuel mileage, you want to just maintain good speed. Our tires are kind of weird here. My driver's side is 38. The rear driver's side is 38. The front passenger is 39. The rear passenger is 39. But they're within range. They're within spec. I'm going to go in and talk about defensive driving and heavy traffic. I'm take you to another area. Okay, I'm going to go in real easy. I'm going to take you through a shopping center area and show you some of the dangers so you know. Left turn signal, and this car's just kind of waiting, but there's heavy traffic. They kind of shut the gap, and I'm waiting for traffic to clear, and then I turn. I always try to give room. I don't shoot the gap. No blinker. Could have hit them. Pedestrian is looking. He saw me. I wasn't rude though. But I'm going to go ahead and stop and be courteous. See her hold a child's hand? I'm just going to wait. He's looking too. Just going to wait. It's hard to determine people when you can't see their eyes. He's got his sunglasses on. It's not sunny out here. Going at about 10 miles an hour. I want to see and be seen by people. Okay, I'm just going slow. I don't know what this white truck is doing. He's just here, kind of blocking everything. It's really dangerous. See the lady? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make a right turn up here. Let's toot my horn, look, check. And then I'm going to turn out really slow here. Parking lots are very dangerous because people would just shoot through really fast. So I'm going to go through here about 4 or 5 times and give you some best practices to help you with this heavy traffic. Oh, he's got a flat tire. That sucks. I've been there before. So I'm pausing. You better know how to change a flat tire because no one's going to come out and save you. We have to stop, but you're going to see cars that pause and confuse others. Now, this guy's light doesn't even work. This is a ticket. Everyone is confused here. You need to pause, look, check, then go. I'm going to go up and stop. Pause. I stopped. They should be going. That's a supercar, twin turbo CTS. I like cars. Tesla's faster, but it is beautiful. Okay, that thing's a monster. About 800 horsepower. All right, twin turbo, beautiful. Cadillac is a major brand. I'm gonna go up to the edge. Oh, that thing is incredible. Probably about 85 to 90,000. I would get a Cybertruck or an all-wheel Tesla over there. Okay, I'm gonna pause and squeeze my brake. If I turn too short, I'm gonna go over the curb. You have to have your blinker on. I'm going really slow. See if pedestrians will look at us. If someone looks at me, I'm going to pause and slow down. If they don't, I'm going to go through. I'm just scanning left and right. God help me. It's going through. I'm not sure what this lady's doing. No, and she got headphones on too. She must want to get hit. You got to really be careful here. And I'm trying to keep moving. I was gonna go. Oh, see, they want to come out. I'm looking. Sometimes you'll miss cars. And then I'm gonna turn on my blinker and look and yield, and I'm gonna go through. People do change your behavior when you're in a student driver car. Blinkers on. You notice I always use my blinker. Lets people know what you're doing. Cars know. I'm looking and checking. Okay, let's talk about this one-way stop here. I have to stop. And then they had the right of way. They went, I've looked, then I proceed. I'm looking for that Prius to have on the blinker. Hey, they got one on. Okay. I had to go up here and stop. Blinkers on. I'm looking to the left, checking traffic, and I'm going to go ahead and stop. And then I've paused. And then I go, turn to the nearest lane, keep your turn short. This is a really good route to teach you rules of the right of way. And pedestrians are always unpredictable, and particularly little kids. Okay, I'm going real smooth. Same thing as usual, we want to pause, we want to watch, make eye contact. And I'm going to maintain speed. Said they shot out. Bro. It's really dangerous, man. They just shot out like that. They just had to cut out in front of me. Kind of dangerous. But I want you to see the real stuff that people do. And they're in a hurry, getting ready to kind of bully their way through. I want you to see this. So they don't care. And that's the danger with tinted windows. They just shot out, cut me off, and cut pedestrians off. So either you're going to be that type of driver. See the other pedestrian? They're looking at them like, slow down, will you? Okay? They're in that much of a hurry? So I really want you to see this and just analyze and think for a second. Don't be like this white car ahead. I'm going to let this lady go through. Okay, she's just walking to the side. I wanted you to see the whole combination. I'm going to cover my brake, let the pedestrian walk through. You're either going to be like that white car, shoot out, cut off cars, cut off pedestrians, or you're going to pause. And I'm going to pause here. I see a car coming. I'm just waiting. There's a blinker on. I feel more secure. That blinker let me know it's okay to go. We're going to go around again. And normally I don't take clients through here, but I need you to see driving heavy. Got that car jacked up already. Pause here again and look. I'm going to proceed through. It's kind of a rhythm. This is not as dangerous. I'm going to come up here. I have to stop for at least 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. Okay. I looked at her and make sure she stopped. It's really like playing a video game. You gotta look around corners. And I'm a pretty decent video gamer. So you gotta look, you gotta check. I gotta pause. Clear, then I'm gonna go. We're gonna go around again. I really want you to see this. And every time you go around here, it changes. So I just want to narrate and show you. Okay, we're going to go in. We have our blinker on. I'm looking through my turn. I'm going to go out slow. People hear shoplifting, shopping. But you got to really be careful. And I'm scanning. And I see the lady waiting. Reminds me of my mom. And no blinker. So I'm looking at her. I don't know what she's doing. She turned away. So I covered my brake. If someone looks and then turns away, they're not going. I'm scanning. I'm watching cars. Keeping my space. You got to anticipate. You got 2 white cars ahead of me. Someone in that cart over there driving. Just trying to keep my space. No blinker here. Very confusing. I don't like being this close. God help me. Okay, let your vehicle. I'm going to go through. I'm going to make my right turn. I'm looking and checking. Okay. Every time we go around here, it's a different situation. Truck drivers, people blowing stop signs. This person has got their jack, but you gotta know how to do all that. You don't know how to change your tire, you're gonna be stuck. Pause. You can go ahead and go through. The sky is really beautiful. That's a beautiful picture, man. Then I have to go up and stop. I'm looking for blinkers. I have to stop because I have a stop sign. And they should go straight through. They went, good. That's how it's supposed to work, but a lot of people don't do that. Watch these videos, leave comments, we'll break it down tonight.